Had to listen to this song again to refresh my memory. Some Jamaican rhythms from back in the day. Glad to put this on my fantasy playlist. Talk about a Lost 45. Was not even a hit here in the States, but was a massive record in Britain. The song Shaggy, the rapper Shaggy, the song is called Old Carolina at number 23. It's an old Jamaican record. Jumped up from 29 the previous week, up 6 on my fantasy playlist, October 17th, 1993. Let's go into a little bit of the history of this record. One of those seminal Jamaican reggae records, just fantastic. It was written by a guy named John Folkes back in 1958, recorded by his brothers. Well, he was in this band with his brothers called the Folk Brothers, and they recorded the original version in 1960, backed up by some drummers with Count Ossie in 1960, produced by Prince Buster. Remember, Prince Buster's not well known here in the States, but better known overseas in England, where Jamaica, where the reggae rhythms had a more of a firm toehold in Britain than it did over here in the States. And as a matter of fact, heard a Prince Buster record on BBC's Radio 2 that was not played over here, that came out back in 1963. I think it was called Madness. As a matter of fact, the group Madness, the group that did Our House, they got their name from that song by Prince Buster. Well, Prince Buster produced the original version of Old Carolina. And actually, Prince Buster, he met the Folk Brothers. They were auditioning at a liquor store, and that's where Prince Buster met him. And they did Old Carolina. He said, I got to record this song. And that's what he did. So now let's fast forward it to the album. Pure Pleasure, I believe, is the name of the album by Shaggy. Shaggy came out with some bad jams. Now here in the States, he's best known for the song. The album was called, I think it was called Hot Shot. And his big hit was It Wasn't Me, off that album, 2000. Then he covered Angel, the Mary Lee Rush record. He covered that. Uh, Angel of the Morning, written by Chip Taylor, the guy who wrote Wild Thing. He covered that one. That was a pretty big hit. Bombastic was another one that was pretty big here in the States as well. In the Summertime, that was done by Mungo Jerry back in 1970. Covered, excellent cover by Shaggy in 1995. Really threw down on that one. But wasn't played that much here in the States, at least not down here in the South. But was a big hit in England, though. That one went to number 5 in the Summertime. My favorite one by Shaggy, Dance and Shout. Boy, kind of sampled a Michael Jackson record. Um, Back in 2000, that was off the album Hot Shot too. Dance and Shout. Hitline was all over that one. Around the spring of 2000, man, that was a great remake of sorts. But anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. Let's see. The original version by the Folk Brothers, recorded in Jamaica. It was recorded at a studio called RJR, or it might have been RTR Studios, just waiting through my chicken scratch up in Kingston. Prince Buster's, his only hit here in America, it was not even a hit, really, was the Ten Commandments. Went to number 81 on Billboard's Hot 100. Some of the lyrics a little too controversial for top 40 radio here in the States back in the 60s. And but anyway, Prince Buster, great Jamaican singer. And so was Shaggy. He did a fantastic remake of Old Carolina. It's at number 23 on my fantasy playlist, October 17th, 1993.